Hola, mi compadres! I am back! And in this episode, we're going to navigate into the tomb of Gustaf. Here we have two Gibdos. They will like to grab you and hurt you, but luckily, if you have your flame lantern available, you can burn their cloths and turn them into selfos. Much easier to handle. That guy was about to grab me. Oh, of course, being not used to these creatures, I die or get hurt even. Onward. I really have to question the king's reasoning behind arranging his grave in a labyrinth-like fashion. I mean, who would put mushrooms in here so you could cross this cavern? Why would you have... And here, we have one key. Which one do we solve? Oh, I actually literally spent so much time trying to figure out which one to do when it's very easy. That one of these has different color, and not to mention, these will kill you! Ah! So there really is only one answer. Seriously, King, what was in your head when you were making this tomb? It's all craziness. You got moving, floating platforms, little key blocks. First time you ever see key blocks in this game. What you have to do is you have to get the two keys that are on opposite sides of this room. To do so, you must go through various forms of your new split and conquer power. And now I play the waiting game. And this one's one of the easier of the two. The left side's the easier one, so that you simply have to navigate both sides to the other end to activate that switch, which allows you to get the key. If you haven't noticed already, the sound effects and the sound itself in this level is very familiar. In fact, the background theme that is playing is the dungeon theme of the first Legend of Zelda game. And if you also didn't notice there, the sound effect for that key was actually the original sound effect for getting a key in the original Legend of Zelda. I'll be quiet now so you can just hear the music as well as the key sound effect. You hear it? Oh, good. Well, good. It's time for me to talk about this one. This one's the harder one. This is actually going to take the most... This is the thing that took me the most tries to do, is that there's a spinning spike around it, and you gotta somehow navigate it. I've never figured out entirely how to do it. If I had a guide, I wouldn't be having this problem. And see, you probably don't want to be the side that he actually touches you, but it'd probably be fine for, like, if you hit the clone. I mean, that you could have infinite tries if you did that. What am I even talking about? I don't know. So, and then sometimes you feel rushed and you get sloppy and you walk over the edge. And so, probably the best idea is to trail right behind it. Oh, maybe not. Well, if I had been a little faster, maybe that wouldn't have been an issue, huh? Oh, you thought about that, Nathan? Nathan in the past? I have to say, this is the last post-commentary I will do. Heck, this might be the last video in a while, since my dad's gone for 10 days. I don't have anything else to record him with. Oh, there we go. I mean, you listen to that sound effect. That was the original sound effect. And so now we can unlock these two key blocks and proceed. Rotten rugs on the ground. Walk through a simple staircase. Ah, you get surprise attacked by some snakes. Pointless room, except for a corridor. I got a bad feeling about this. That's literally what I said right here. So, big locked door. The only way to unlock it is to activate these torches. I'm not sure why I paused the game here. I'll just wait for me to finish messing around in the save menu. And there we go. Any minute now. There we go. So, light all 4 torches. I probably was talking to my dad there. Oh, surprise attack! So yes, if you burn those Gibdos, they will never be a problem. You just have to worry about less harmful statues. And also, if you didn't notice, there was torches of doom that shoot lasers. Is that my favorite music again? Incredible! That didn't take too long at all, did it? And also, if you notice on the floor, there's the classic Zelda symbol, the Triforce with eagle wings. And also, if you notice on each side, is pots arranged in the form of the Triforce. And of course, being the partial OCD man I am, I have to destroy every single one of them. They do contain rupees, I can't lie. You know, that's good. So yeah, Triforce pots. This is the only time the Triforce is actually referenced in the game. It's only referred to otherwise as Golden Light. Although the Triforce is truly everywhere else in the game. Like, visually, but never else is it so blatantly used. Oh, I'm supposed to be talking. My name is Gustaf. I was king of Hyrule countless ages ago. We know. We heard this speech. I grant you this kinstone. Seek the source of the flow in Hyrule. Only then will your path open. Save Zelda. All of Hyrule is counting on you. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Last time you see Ghost Man. You got a kinstone piece. These mystic stones are going to bring happiness, and it's gold and shininess, yes.
Fascinating. I didn't see King of Hyrule. How interesting. What source of flow do you think that could mean? What do you suppose that could mean, even?
And he warps us out of the area. And now, without further ado, there are some extra things we can do here. And so, we are going to be warping, and we're going to be doing some extras here. If you remember this yellow house over here, remember the one guy that I tried to fuse kinstones with earlier? Well, guess what? We're going to actually fuse kinstones with him, because we actually have a kinstone for him now. One of our only ones of two. The two can fit perfectly. I should stop reading it. You know what's going to happen. And then this kinstone will create a little teleportation. Or teleport area. And I'm going to go investigate that right now. And as you can see here, there's a teleporter right here. We're going to step into it and hopefully go to a different area. And here we are warped to an area we will not be able to access for some time later in the game. Well, not sometime, a little sooner than sometime. And here we get two greens, alright! I love greens now. And if you notice, a lot of the special areas in this house, I guess, is blocked off by people. Yeah, they rarely get visitors here. I wonder why. Maybe if you stop blocking the darn door! I think these guys were at the festival. And so, there's apparently a sickly granddad in the next room. You can fuse kinstone with his people. I recommend you do this because, if you do, you get good stuff. Good stuff you probably can't do fusing kinstones with anyone else in the game. Let's see what this one does. Oh, okay, I remember now. Some kinstone fusions will actually result in creating a golden enemy. A golden enemy is extremely hard, or harder than the regular enemies, but they do come up with a greater reward, either a kinstone, or I'm guessing, or a large amount of rupees. So next time we're in that area, there's going to be that creature there. And of course, another green kinstone, bonus. You can even fuse kinstones with her. So conveniently, if you haven't noticed, all these chests contain kinstones to fuse with people. Just showing you off this little extra area. We'll see this a little later on, and it's gonna get us something good. We're actually gonna be here not too soon, not too far off either. In Fatal Falls, yes, that's the next main area we're going to be exploring. And as you can see here, there's a sickly blue grandpa man. What you want to do is pull out your gust jar and suck away the poltergeist that is haunting him. I never knew the vacuums had ghost-busting properties. Heck, I should have learned from Luigi. You kind of want to follow it because or else it's going to take a long time, so just follow around and boom, you get it, and color returns to his face. Well, give me money. I like money. You know, good, thank you. Yep, he's possessed by a monster, thanks to Ghostbuster Link. That was terrible. That was a terrible funny. That wasn't funny at all. Shut up, Nathan. And now, returning to the portal from whence we came, we shall do more stuff. Alright, back in Castle Town. This is the hotel area. I may have explored it a little earlier in the game, but now I'm gonna go into it. A little bit in more detail. Yes, this is Din, Nehru, and Faror. You'll probably recognize them for the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, except for that one girl on the very far right. She was not in a game, mainly because they originally planned to have Oracle of Ages and Seasons as a 3 game. three-way game. The only issue for this was that it was hard to figure out interlinking passwords between 3 games. Therefore, Din and Neru were the only ones used. They are actually very similar to the character models of the actual games, so hooray if you're a local of Ages or Seasons fans, because Capcom did make that game, and they made this one as well. And if you fuse with one of these people, you actually get something really special from doing so. But here, we get the hard-working Ingo, you may recognize him, and then you give him the idea to rent out his house for some extra cash. And that will come in handy. Well, not exactly handy, but it's a nice little extra in the game. There's a lot of extras in this game, actually, if I haven't mentioned that already. And it's kind of interesting. You fuse Kinstones, and her walk cycle kind of came a different timing than the rest. You can only fuse Kinstones with one of those ladies, just to let you know, but after you take care of one of the ladies, you can fuse Kinstones with the others. And once they're actually in their own homes, you can fuse with them again and get something really interesting from doing so. And of course, with our new lantern, we're able to open this door and get a little extra Kinstone! Booyah! And also now, the school is open to us. I never even mentioned this school before, but here it is. There's a lot of more interesting stuff we can do here, but we're not going to worry about them until near the end of the game, because it will require something we do not have yet, and plenty more of this area will be accessible. If you push the statue to the left or the right, you reveal a secret passage. One of the several parts of Hyrule that are accessible. And here we have the generic, or maybe not so generic, bombable area spot, where you're gonna have to use up all your bombs. This is gonna be kind of boring, so I'm just gonna skip this. Alright, since we're now over here, so what do we get for all this hard work, you ask? Well, I can't remember, so please wait. For all that hard work, we get 100 rupees. Our face is booming, and we've broken the 600 rupee limit. Alright. And so now, we're going to continue onward, and, I believe purchase something. And over here in the item shop, we have 2 areas here to buy. We could buy a larger quiver, or we could buy bombs. Let me see here. Bombs, quiver, bombs, quiver, bombs, quiver, bombs, quiver, bombs, quiver, bomb, I already upgraded the arrows, why not upgrade my bombs? 600 rupees. I will buy it. You got a big one, man, now you can carry more bombs. Bombs! Rope. Ram. Oi, yo. Anyway, I think we're getting close to the end, so see you in the next episode, where we will go to Vale Falls and hopefully find out where the air element is.